Oh, 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 um, 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 All right, here we go, baby. For all the beautiful people out there. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the jaBROnis presented by bodyslam.net. It is all out day, and I am your reigning, defending, undisputed jaBROni world champion. And also, there's another show on Body Slam, The Push. I got theirs too. Belt collector. Topher McCann here. I've been walking up to people during the week, just taking their belts from them, just going up and being like, "Excuse me, kind sir, can I have that belt? I'm the belt collector." So I have all kinds of belts if you need them. But I don't know. We're gonna have them for a while. Let's get to the sexy co-host here. He's trying to take this from me, Mr. Mike Butler.
I tell you what, I was gonna just totally cut a promo on you, but that was such a nice intro. I couldn't still do it, but I'm going to. So I said it on Twitter. I'm going to say it today, right now. I'm going to end this Bishop Sycamore-like reign of yours today. I'm doing it not just for me. I'm not just doing it for the push. I'm doing it for all of Body Slam. So anybody who has to watch you tout with that belt, you got another belt somewhere. I don't know what Kane did with it, but it doesn't matter because it's ending today, or at least one of them.
I just hit myself in the face with one and it hurt.
That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get.
All right, so we got 10-match card, all out, Chicago, the return of CM Punk, all the titles on the line. We have a Casino, the buy-in now on the main card. We have no Andrade, no Pac going on. We had to move things around. But we have the 10 matches. We're doing confidence points, 10 through 1.
Shenanigans. You're already starting with the shenanigans because I firmly believe it is your fault that they switched the Casino Battle Royal to the main card, and now we got to deal with that.
Yeah, I don't like when that occurs.
Because now we got to pick like 20 people or one of 20 people and put a certain amount of points on it.
Maybe you keep that low. I don't know.
Maybe we're going high. Maybe I am so confident in who's going to win that I put a 10 spot on it. I don't know. I'm going crazy.
Well, before we get into it, I just want to thank the good old people. I don't know if I'm going to do this. Good old people over at Twisted Tea sent some. They were like, "Belt collector, would you like a 12 rack of Twisted Tea?" And I was like, "Thank you, kind sir."
Is that a normal can? That looks like a smaller can on screen. Is that a normal can?
My hands are just so huge. It does look like a very small.
Yeah, it does. It looked like a tiny little, No, all right. No,
so
all right. I forgot you have big hands.
It's still the AM, but let's do this here. Let's do
5 o'clock somewhere.
There we go.
Very nice.
Are we ready to? I'm doing this.
I'm as ready as I will be. I was saying off air that I was literally just finalizing these picks, and when I say finalize, I have one match that I absolutely know who I'm picking and what points I'm picking. But aside from that, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
All right. Should we go through title matches first? You think? Should we do non-title matches? I don't know which way to run through this.
I mean, whatever works for you. I have the list with me. I didn't label which one was a title match. I mean, I could figure it out, obviously, but
I copied a match card, and I think I'm just going to go from top to bottom with it.
I mean, that's fine.
Or maybe you know what? I'm going to go bottoms up.
Bottoms up. No idea what that means, but all right.
I'm going to go from the bottom of my page to the top because I feel like it's leading to bigger match.
You're starting at 10 and then going to 1. Is that what?
Kind of like that, yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm going to tell my number picks during it, but I'm just like.
No, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand.
Gotcha here.
I got you.
We'll start off with the, I guess, is this in the buy-in? The Orange Cassidy,
Is it the
Wheeler.
buy-in? Because I thought it was just, I didn't think there was a match on the buy-in now.
So that's just part. This is
I
just part
think
of the
it's part
card as
of the,
well.
I think it's part of the card.
So we're sticking with these 10 matches. So we have Orange Cassidy, Wheeler Yuta, Chuck Taylor, Jurassic Express versus the Hardy family order with
Office.
H2, Private Party, Matt Hardy, The Office. Yes. How we do?
Champion's advantage. I don't know what the advantage is, but if you want, I can go
take this
first.
one first. Or
You want it? You want?
first?
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it first. I'll take it
Got
first. I think this is gonna probably open the pay-per-view, right? And you have to get off to a hot start. Going best friends at Jurassic Express, and I am going with a 5. I'm doing 5. I'm doing 5.
Thought you were about to be there with me. I agree with you there. I believe we have a good old sexy babyface win to start off the show potentially, or I mean they could do something like for some reason I keep thinking like the Big Show is gonna, or Paul White. Sorry,
He's busy. He's busy later. I
feel like he might start off the show somehow.
Oh yeah. He might.
I don't know why.
No, I think this is good. I mean, Orange Cassidy is probably like the coolest dude in AEW, and you start him off.
But I would have to agree. I'm going to go with the faces here, and I threw 4 on that.
Yeah, literally just decided which one I was going to do. I'm going 5. I'm going 5.
All right. We're going to do apparently this was my fault. The 21-woman casino battle royale. I am not going through all of the people who are in this match.
I mean, if you watch the show AEW, the I don't want to say big names. They're all pretty big, but you know the popular ones.
You got your Thunder Roses, your Roses,
Red Velvets,
all that stuff. Your Jade Cargill, all that bad bitch.
Your TBAs.
All right, so I guess this would fall on me now. I'm going to say for this one, since it is all this nonsense, this will be my 1-pointer for the Battle Royal. Everyone is on the Ruby Soho train, and I just feel that I don't think that's the way to. I don't think it's for her to come in and win it and then like lose her first like, I don't know. I just don't see it happening. I feel like maybe they will she'll have a good showing in it, but maybe not get there. I feel they may be pushing up this Thunder Rosa feud maybe a little bit sooner than maybe next year. That was apparently rumored to be out there. So I'm going to just go with the safe pick, even though I think a lot of people think Ruby Soho is a safe pick. I'm just going to go Thunder Rosa winning the Battle Royal.
Yeah, I agree that Ruby Soho would not be the right call. And I've been going back and forth between Thunder Rosa and the recently returning Anna Jay for this. I kind of don't want to go with you just for the sake of competition, but at the same time, I think we're going to disagree on a couple also. So I'm going to go Thunder Rosa as well. And I'm not going to snake you with points. I'll make this my 1 point or 2. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to do 2 points here. No, I'm not going to do that because, I'm a bro. So I'm going to do Thunder Rosa, and I'm also going to do 1 point.
Excellent. All right. So we're right around each other right now. Right around each other. All right. We'll move on. You have the choosing first of this. We have the debut of Paul White.
Damn, I thought we were doing
QT Marshall.
Man. All right. So,
and also we had a random, like a heel turn of the Gunn family.
Yeah, very random. And it's kind of throwing a fork in my steak here.
So it's like,
that makes sense?
Yeah, it was really like, do they want to like ruin the momentum of giving like White his first win on the card, or do they put more into the Gun Club turning heel? Like, where do they kind of?
Right. See, I could I could see this going either way. It's Paul White's first match, and he's basically beating up a bully, would you say? Uh, but also I can see QT winning, but I
For some heel heat.
for some heel heat, but like how how valuable is that heel heat for QT Marshall? I mean, they don't have any like big plans with him, right? I mean, QT is just a favorable hand, So I'm gonna keep this relatively low, and I'm gonna go. This is gonna bite me probably. I'm gonna go Paul White, and I'm gonna go 2 points.
2 points. All right. All right. We're very close in all this stuff so far because I too am going Paul White, and I'm throwing 3.
You snaker.
We got 3 here. And again, these were all of these have been predetermined before recording, just barely. All right. Next up, we got a title match here. We have the AEW TNT Championship. The Redeemer, Miro, defending against Eddie Kingston.
This is yours.
Yes. So
this is yours.
I think fairly confident in this one. Big fan of Eddie Kingston. But I don't think it's time for the Redeemer to be losing anytime soon yet.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the TNT Championship sometimes can be thrown around there. But I don't see it. I don't know. I just don't see it happening here. I think Miro continues his reign. I don't think Kingston's the one to end it. So I'm going with Miro retaining for 6 points.
All right. So it's clear that this is the 4th match we're doing, and we all have the same. We have the same people winning. You put 6 down. I need to use a high number because I want to keep some low ones for later matches that I'm not 100% sure on. So I'm gonna do 7. I'm gonna do 7. All right. Snake
now he's one up on me.
I'll snake you right back.
Okay. We move on to this will be the halfway point here. We're gonna do the Women's World Championship. Britt Baker, DMT versus Chris Statlander.
Britt Baker, as far as importance for me, is right up to AEW and to that division, is right up there with, Roman Reigns to the SmackDown men's division, and I don't see her losing this championship anytime soon. So I am going to go with Britt Baker, and I'm going to put an 8 spot on it. I'm going to do an 8 spot.
Ooh. All right.
Well, I'm trying to look at other matches and make sure I don't need that 8 somewhere else.
It's gonna wash because I went a little bit higher on you there. My most confident pick of the night is Dr. Britt Baker retaining the women's championship. I threw a 10 spot on.
Wow.
I do not think there's too much stuff building up with Britt Baker and feuds that's like how the whole Roman Reigns is winning Roman Reigns. I have the same amount of confidence. Britt Baker is the tribal chief, the female tribal chief over
the chiefette.
She's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yes, I agree.
So yes, I'm going 10 on Britt Baker. All right. Moxley, Kojima.
Okay. So I have 2 low numbers left. And I have way more matches that I'm unconfident about than I have confidence in, and this is one of them. But I'm gonna go Moxley.
Jonathan Moxley.
Yes, I'm gonna go Moxley. And I can either put a 3 or a 4 on there, or if I'm real wild, I could throw a high number on there. I don't know enough about Kashima, I don't know enough about him. So, like, this could obviously be so obvious to people that Kojima is going to win, and I just have no idea that it's that obvious because I don't know that much about him. So I will put this is hard. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put a 4 on Moxley.
All right.
I'm gonna put a 4 on Moxley.
I've been saying this whole time I feel like WWE pay-per-views, I feel like I can see things better, but with AEW, there's like 4 major ones per year. I just feel like it's definitely my weakest of trying to be like, hey, I don't know. Sometimes you just can't call where they're going towards.
Right.
All right. I went high again.
Wow. See, now this is gonna make me feel some type of way.
I went high.
Give me a pick.
I don't think there's gonna be this big.
Moxley just won the GCW title last night too from Cardona. So like, I don't know if they're gonna give him a loss. I don't know. I mean, right? Like, I don't know.
I am going with Jonathan Moxley, and I will be throwing an 8 spot on there.
Wow,
nice little singles match. I one of the former AEW champion, one of the faces of the company. I just don't see him losing to a legend. I mean, also, I wasn't this supposed to be Tanahashi originally?
I thought so.
So I'm again 8 Moxley. Feeling a little confident about this one. Now this next one, no idea. The AEW World Tag Team Championship match. The Young Bucks, the champs, defending against the Lucha. Oh my God, Lucha Bros in a steel cage. It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be amazing, and I really hate that I'm starting this one off. All right, so there are 1, 2, 3 matches that we have left that I am 100% unsure of. And I have 1 more low number. I am saying that I am the least confident in this one out of the 3. So I'm going to put the third, or my 3 points on. Fuck it. I'm going to put my 3 points on the Lucha Bros. I'm going to do it.
I thought you were going the other way. Oh, but this could be I too have the Lucha Bros for 2 points. I mean, I was really debating on one and either the women's battle royal or this, because I could see them going. I don't know if they're going to start doing the whole. I don't know if Kenny and the Bucks are going to lose the titles together, or it's going to be one first and then the other one, and that kind of starts maybe doing a riff in the elite. But
sure.
I don't know. I just have this feeling that it's been to the point now where it's in a cage, and I don't think there was that beat down. And this could be WWE pay-per-view, go home thinking, but the beat down, the cage, everything. Absolutely. The only thing that I think is weird about this is that I feel like the big babyface title win would have fit way better with Jurassic Express.
I agree.
But I mean, inevitably that will happen. I don't know. I have that feeling about Lucha Bros, but I mean, going against the Young Bucks is not a great.
Not very confident feeling for either of us, but we are on the same wavelengths here.
That's gonna be. Oh wait, I disappeared.
Where'd you go?
I don't know. I think
I'm the one that's supposed to have the technical difficulties.
I kicked a cord, I think.
Oh Jesus! Right in the suspense. We have, what do we have? Like 3 more matches to do, and they're 3 of the biggest matches. There he is.
Back.
Unreal.
All right. So yeah, 3 left. We have Christopher Jericho versus MJF. If Jericho loses, he must retire from, I guess, in-ring competition.
Yeah, I guess.
Am I starting this one?
Yes.
So we have the Jericho cruise coming up, some Fozzy touring. There's going to be some away time. And this is also professional wrestling. I mean, stipulations. That happen. I mean, Cody can't challenge for. Is that still a thing? Like Cody can't challenge for the world championship?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
You got that. You had over in WWE. You had Drew McIntyre can't get the challenge Bobby Lashley for a title anymore. This though, we have like they're making it like in-ring competition. Jericho's never won against MJF. All signs point to Jericho winning this match, but I feel like they could do some kind of little swerve and maybe
they could always do the Macho Man thing.
It's wrestling. I mean, this stuff happens. Yeah. But I just feel like how one-sided it is. They could tell that story of where it's just a completely one-sided feud. And I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know. Even when they put this stipulation in, it made me think like, oh, Jericho's winning, and I don't like that. I think Jericho's winning, and I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good at all about it. But I wouldn't want to listen to the excuses if he didn't win the match, because I feel like no matter what, I would roll my eyes at it and say, okay, unless there was some kind of, this is what I'm thinking, there's going to be some kind of shenanigans. And then that's why like MJF could win, but also like 17 people could get involved. And then TK could come out and
sure.
I'm sorry. I'm getting I'm lost track.
It's okay.
Where was I at?
I mean, it sounded like you were going with Jericho.
Yeah, so I'm going. Yeah, sorry. Someone just opened the door and started doing some sign language to me.
Puppets.
And I'm trying to be like, I have what? So sorry about that. I apologize. Jericho. Yeah, after my whole was going all back to God damn it. All right, Chris Jericho, speech ruined.
How many points?
Chris Jericho, 5 points. How anticlimactic was that shit?
Okay.
I'm gonna sit here and drink my twisted tea. Upset. I'm sweating now.
So I did it again. The same thing I did at SummerSlam. I left myself with pretty high points, and these matches are ones that I am totally not confident in, and now I gotta depend on these next 3 matches to bring me home the gold. I can see what you're saying, and I understand completely why you think the way you're thinking. And if this were WWE, I would be on board with your line of thinking. However, I am going to and I don't do this normally. I'm as like Punk said, I'm very hard to get into bed. But I am going to get into bed with AEW here and trust that they are going to do the right thing and realize that a loss for MJF would absolutely kill momentum for him, because I do believe he is on his way to the top of the mountain within the next year. So I'm going to pick MJF. And now not only is that the first one that we've disagreed upon,
I love that.
I have to figure out, am I going to put a 6, a 9, or a 10 on this? 10's out the window.
6 or 9.
6 or 9.
Come on, this is a kid show, dude.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm less confident in another match that we still have left. I'm
Wait,
gonna go.
really?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm going to go MJF, and I'm putting 9 on it.
What the
I'm putting 9 on it. I'm putting 9 on it. I'm living and dying by it.
Water instantly just started streaming down my arms.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
honestly, if it all goes, I would tip my hat because I feel like that's just the wrestling of it. I feel like that's what they're gonna do. Like, it's gonna be this huge like letdown moment, and everyone's gonna be bummed about it, and he's gonna be gloating, and he can ride this while Jericho's gone and be like, I'm the one that put Chris Jericho down. Like,
I mean, that's the match. Like, I don't think any of this card for us matters anymore. That is the match.
Plus, this was like the match, honestly, I feel that we all have known about for like a year plus. We all knew that it was like since like after all out last year, we knew that like while this is all going on, that this was going to lead to a huge blow off match at a pay-per-view. Out of everything on this card, none of these like no one knew Punk was going to be around, the Christian Cage at this time, but it was this, and it was originally Kenny and Hangman. So this is like the one that's been rumored for over a year that actually is on the card, and now this is the biggest one for all of this.
Yeah. I mean, I had to go balls to the wall. You kind of almost talked me out of it just now, but I mean, I'm sticking to my guns here. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm going MJF.
No, I like it, dude.
If AEW breaks my heart, then I'm gonna be real fucking pissed off.
Oh God! All right, so now we're down to 2. We have some guy who also calls himself a belt collector, AEW champion. He used to, I mean, he started losing some of his champion, but whatever. I still have all mine. Kenny Omega versus the Impact champion, Christian Cage. But
I am shocked that we're going this route. Are you saying that Punk and Allen are going to main event All Out?
I never said that. That's at the top of the match card that I got.
Okay. All right. Am I starting this one? I think.
Yeah, I think it's, unless you don't have some weird angle that you're doing, which you could do with, I guess, a few matches. Like the ghost of Adam Cole could show up and cost the Young Bucks the title. Yeah, Adam Cole comes up through the ring like Kane or something.
You never know where this is going to land on the show.
There's going to be a lot of stuff. We're just talking about outcomes of matches, but we're not even thinking about.
Right. Yeah. We're not even thinking about these things.
So am I starting with this one?
No, I think it's me. I think you started Jericho and MJF, right? Yeah, because you went on that rant that made.
I feel like we're both going to be on the same page.
I agree. We're doing Omega and Cage, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Look, I love Christian Cage. I love Kenny. I like the story they're going for. They need to keep it on Kenny, though. They're not going to drape Cage in the same gimmick that he has, belt collector and everything, have him be the Impact champ, have him be the AEW World champ. They need Omega to take it to full gear for Page. So with that being said, I'm dropping the 10 spot on Kenny Omega.
I'm right underneath you. One step under the ladder with 9 on Kenneth Omega to retain the AEW championship.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
And now we could say this could be the main event. I don't know how, but this is the most anticipated match in about
7 years.
Yeah, and I would say it didn't matter. It could be whoever versus, it could be CM Punk versus insert name here. And it would have been huge. But the way they've built up Darby Allin, I mean, literally, this guy like attached to Sting, and then like huge star. So this is like the same thinking of this match could be for the Jericho MJF match, where it could be they could do the kid wins. What a lot of talk that would be. But after this guy went to UFC and never got his, I mean, the guy hasn't really won anything in physical competition, scripted or not, in a while. And I feel like we have the opportunity to script a great moment. It's going to be another huge entrance. I don't know if it's going to be generic or he's going to do something big. But this is, along with Darby Allin, probably going to have a very interesting entrance. I don't think there's a way that CM Punk should lose this match. I feel like he wants to lose this match potentially, if he had any say in maybe. But I am going with CM Punk getting the win in his hometown, but without also making just Darby Allin just already look as fantastic as he has, even make him look more of a star at the end of all this. I don't know if shenanigans will be involved, which would actually screw my pick over. Hopefully not. 7, CM Punk.
Okay. All right. Here's the deal. I talked about Jericho, MJF, Omega, Cage, and this match. Those were the 3 matches we had left. I said I was not confident in one of them, and Punk and Allen is that one. And I've talked myself down from just going and being like, yo, CM Punk's gonna win this match 100%. And that is because, you know, he wants to help the business. He wants to help the boys. He wants to put people over, in my opinion. And he would do it under the right circumstances. The question is this the right circumstance? I can absolutely see him putting Darby Allin over tonight. I really can. And it's like, I'm like right there in doing it. It's just Chicago and it's CM Punk. And you're right, he hasn't won anything in like 8 years. Not that I think that they're really considering that.
Yeah, I'm just.
No, I know we're just being specific. This is really challenging. Like, I'm really struggling here. And also, like, when it comes to me and you, like, it doesn't matter what we really do if we agree here with the rest of it. Like, it does not, the whole card won't matter if we agree here. Jericho and MJF will, and that's it.
It's going to be neck. I think it'll be very close the entire time, and that's going to.
I mean, if we're right, the whole, like, if we're right, doesn't matter if we're right or wrong on everything else, because we'd still have the same score or like near the same score. But then the Jericho MJF match is where we
get 4 point swing. Is it a 4-point swing? Was it 8 and 4?
4 point. It's 9 and 5.
Oh yeah, so that's going to be the decider.
So, like, do I want to maybe save myself here and trust Darby Allin to get the job done?
I like your thinking here, because you're thinking you want to take Darby Allin, but then if you take the safe, which I feel like maybe CM Punk's the safe bet.
I think most people would be picking CM Punk in this.
Then you really only have to bank on
MJF.
And a lot of past history, you pick more, and you have to bank on like 2 kind of out there things happening and that's right now. I see what you're saying now. You don't want to have to pick 2, like, not underdogs, but
right. Unlikely situations, I guess. I don't know.
Big balls Big balls.
Big balls. This is also showing me how actually confident that MJF pick is. I may have put a 9 on it, but it was really because I'm less confident in this match than that match.
See, I think I'm the opposite, which is good for you.
It's only because I know Punk and I know he's not like, yo, I'm definitely going over in Chicago. He's going to be like, or at least I know the conversation had to have at least had happened of Allen winning tonight.
Kids going over.
Right. Like that conversation had to have happened.
I feel like he has like his creative input or whatever. Punk, Daniel Bryan, I believe they all have like creative say. But I feel like TK is probably just like, yeah, it's great, whatever. You're winning though at the pay-per-view. Or whatever, but you're winning at the
pay-per-view.
But
you see, I could see TK being like, you know what, Punk? That's a great idea. Let's put Darby over.
And that's why I say that these 4 pay-per-views a year are the hardest to call because we're used to the WWE way of thinking. And that always basically works out for us every single time. This, they can do things differently, which we're not used to watching wrestling for as long as we've watched wrestling, and be like, oh, wow, they are going outside the box there and doing something that a lot of people wouldn't think would happen. That's 2 big things happening. If MJF and Darby Allin win, that's 2 things with the crowds like, what? Are they going to do that?
I'm also thinking, if we are right on like the rest of these picks, exclude this match, exclude MJF and Jericho. This seems to be a very baby face heavied victory event. So that to me tells me MJF is going to win. But then Punk versus Allen. Both faces. All right. I don't want to drag this out any longer. 6 points.
Come on, play Darby Allin's theme song. You
know what? Stop, we'll get copyrighted.
Oh, okay. That sounded exactly like it too.
All right. I've showed my balls today. I'm gonna go 6 points on CM Punk.
Look in my eyes. Welcome. It's a fun place. It's a fun place.
MJF, you better win, bro. You better end his career, okay? Because I'm banking on you, sir. All right.
So you're banking on what, like a 40+ year career to end tonight for you to?
No, I have my theory, okay? I have my theory. He's going to lose tonight. He's going to stick to commentary for a little bit. Then somebody's going to like taunt him out of retirement. He's going to ask TK, yo, let me take care of this guy. One match, let me take care of this guy. TK is going to be like, do you, boo-boo. Kick his ass. And then, he'll be back on the roster. So, in my opinion, yeah, MJF is going to win. And yeah, Jericho's going to take a little break and do commentary and everything. But it's not over for him. That's my thinking. I got to sneeze.
And that's it. They are locked in. The Jabroni World Championship picks set in. I have to make my picks, which, spoiler, but you can still check it out. I'm going to be making my picks on a little quick push podcast episode for their title because they want it back for some reason. But I'm not going to go off of, I don't think I'm going to go off of, I think I'm going to stick to everything I've said here. So, that's also, even if I lose somehow, which could happen, I could still lose the Jabroni World Championship, but get this still, which I think overall is just a good thing for the show. So,
very interested in what Dom will do. Very interested.
Yeah, so if he's watching this now, he knows what I'm doing. So
I hope I gave him some insight.
ta-da.
Maybe. I hope I gave him some insight.
I don't know if we will be doing a post show tonight or tomorrow, but we'll definitely be back. I feel within maybe an hour of the show or 24 hours of the show, 12 hours of the show.
Big window. Big window. Big window.
Tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. I know Cass will be he's going to be at the show. I believe he finally got a ticket. I saw him hanging with SRS, and so he's out there. I don't know if we'll have him available. I don't know if he'll be potentially probably doing maybe media scrum. I don't know. But we'll definitely be doing something post show, hopefully either night of or next day. And we'll get into a few more things. Do we have should we just throw in a quick, I feel like it almost is a universal jabroni of the week. You texted me a few days ago a screenshot of a tweet from somebody from AEW and WWE put out
yes.
So someone from WWE put out like a thing saying that they have counseling for people who need it or whatever. And what did Carl Anderson say?
He
you
said,
guys suck.
I believe it was SRS who retweeted it, and then he commented on his retweet saying they suck, bro.
Yeah. So it didn't look good. And then I saw Carl Anderson trending, and yeah, I mean, regardless of how you feel about a company and your history with them, I mean, when they're tweeting about something where someone tragically passed away in the wrestling community, it's just in poor taste to try to call them out when they're tweeting about their talent needing stuff. And I remember, I believe it was like Tony Atlas said that they helped him with their counseling when he was in so then people were coming out saying like WWE, like their counseling helped me with this. And I don't know, just in poor taste of just because your butt hurt with the company that you would use something so serious to try to take a shot at them.
Right. Read the room, bro. Read the room. Just saying, you suck, bro. You suck.
Yeah, and again, big fan.
Right, like he's like awesome on TV and everything, and I know a lot of the times like what you see on TV is what you get in real life, and I totally understand that. But time and place.
And also, don't ruin. I don't know if you know Sour Guy. Sour Guy is the worst. I don't know if you watch BT sometimes. Carl Anderson sometimes comes across a Sour Guy, and Sour Guy's the worst. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I love Sour Guy. I don't want to put the person who portrays Sour Guy on Jabroni of the Week. I'm not a monster, but read the room, like you said. That was perfectly said. So, Carl, Jabroni of the Week. And that was like a community.
Yeah, I mean,
that's one that will pop up towards the end of the year coming up soon when there's Jabroni of the Year. We look back.
Yeah, it really. Yeah,
nominee. That could be a nominee right there when you're getting. I mean, usually the Mysterios are in there a lot, but I feel like they've been.
Do we? I guess we don't have a. I guess we don't have a Jabroni Hall of Fame yet, right? We're only like a year into this. So.
Yeah, but we'll definitely have. I think by 2025 we'll have like a physical Hall of Fame already built with
blueprints
like 5 plaques in it.
Yeah, blueprints are made. We got. You thought Canton was something. You wait till you come to Northeast Philly.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna have those belts that I stole from people will be like in little things for like, remember this 30-day reign? And it'll be like the belts I stole and this toy thing that they have over here. This. What tell Kane to what did it get lost in the mail? What did he use? DHS or what kind of shipping company is this guy using?
Yeah,
Every day I come home, I open my door.
must be DHS or something, but a good rumor I'm hearing is that it may or may not be delivered to you this weekend, I'd say.
Maybe not though. After
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we need to
maybe it'll
recheck that mail.
it'll get sent back to the original house, and you'll be like, you know what? I actually need it.
I'm good with this actually.
Actually, thank you, post office, DHL, whatever. All right. We're gonna wrap this thing up. We'll get back to some more maybe our thoughts on All Out, maybe some little WWE talk, all that next episode, potentially tonight, tomorrow. See what happens. What do we have to do? I mean, t-shirts,
plugs. SmackDown, September 24th. We'll be there.
I'm gonna be there. Yeah, I mean, pending any, flooding or nonsense, everything should be good. We should be there. It should be we're gonna be down there. We're gonna be hanging out. I think I'm gonna have this set up with. We got the microphone. We got the attachment. I think literally we might be recording through this iPhone, but we got the attachment for the microphone. We got a little holder. So we're going to try to go out and talk to everybody. And I don't know, see what the vibe is, see what the wrestling vibe. We want to see what the people love in Philadelphia. Who's their favorite wrestlers? Who are they there to see? And then we'll dig more into that. I'm trying to find fans of Reginald. We're SmackDown. Happy Corbin. I almost want to shave my head so I could look exactly like Happy Corbin.
Don't you dare do that.
Get the hat and everything. Just full Happy Corbin mode.
That's fair. That's fair.
Or I could go full Seth Rollins. That'd be a lot easier, maybe.
You could.
We get a suit? Should we get happy suits? Happy fire suits?
Happy fire suit. Maybe
that would probably, if we're walking around with microphones with Body Slam and jaBROnis all over it, if we're wearing loud ass suits, I think that's going to draw some attention.
I like what you're thinking. This may have to be a discussion.
Go to a thrift store, possibly. I'm on this week. I will find something interesting now. So yes, if you're going to be in Philadelphia for SmackDown, we will be there. So we'll be putting out a lot of stuff about that. But as of now, you could follow the show at jaBROnis Pod on Twitter. If you're watching this now live on YouTube, like, subscribe, share with your good old friends there. All the content on bodyslam.net. We got the Push podcast with Dom Malin, Cass Haynes. We got the Teen Tights podcast, all about British wrestling. Wrestling. Thanks for that one twisted T. You could follow me at jaBROni McCann on Twitter. I'll say
I'm jaBROni Butler.
Anything else? Any closing thoughts before we
honestly, I would look forward to this all week. I'm really excited to see how this plays out. And I feel like due to circumstances this week, it would be you basically if you need to talk to somebody or anything like that, please reach out to anybody that you can. Everybody matters. We don't want situations like this week happening. So that's really all I got to say.
Don't be a Carl. And I think that's it. I'm
You
Hey,
gotta
ho.
go. You defend that other belt. I gotta go
Hey,
draft some mocks or mock some drafts, whatever.
I'm gonna go, yeah, show up on some. I'm gonna go show up on some other show and talk shit on their show. And
You guys going live?
I don't know, potentially maybe doing that. So stick around. We'll probably be tweeting that soon, and then they might be tired with me as well. But I feel like I've been pretty tame. I haven't been
You haven't been too bad.
too bad today. But I
I
mean,
mean,
I'm
it
gonna go
depends on how
flex
many teas you're gonna get into during the push, but
all these belts. I'm definitely gonna give them the business way more. We're partners. They're the enemy.
there you
They want this. They want this. But it's ours now.
yeah.
It's all of ours.
Oh, when you win, we win. I see how that goes at the push.
This is all of us. But wherever, God damn it, Kane, where is it? Wherever that is, it's staying here.
Oh,
All right. Everybody enjoy All Out.
yes.
And we'll be talking to you very soon. jaBROnis out.